Your Excellency, Honorable Chairman, precise timekeeper, enlightened, altruistic members of the jury, closed-minded members of the proposition, forward and progressive members of the opposition, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am very thankful to the life coach Gael for inviting me here tonight. Because, as a professor, I find it frustrating to discover that so many students believe that struggling is necessary to make progress. Maybe, if they had taken into account Gael's advice about hard work and dedication, and didn't wait until the last minute to start cramming for exams, they would get better grades and a better understanding of the motion. I am Mr. Hurdy, a machine learning teacher at Telecom. As a professor, I go to work every day, hoping to educate and enlighten my students, thus making the world a better place. This progress towards a better society is the path of altruism. Now, Xavier, isn't that progress for society? Math has been my passion for my entire life. Not now, please. I see solving equations as a game, exciting challenge. And as Hegel said, nothing great in the world has ever been achieved without passion. Now, this is particularly true in research. Actually, passion might be the greatest path to make progress. Dr. Fleming said, Dr. Fleming isn't the only one who made discoveries by capitalizing upon luck throughout his intelligence. But my dear students, you won't seize any opportunities if you keep struggling in a pit of your own making. As Mr. Douglas explained, a lot has changed since he coined the famous words that the proposition has twisted into a perpetuous motion. This is 2018.
Point of information.
And my students should understand that the world could use a lot less struggle and conflict and instead avail itself for more cooperation and compromise to make progress on social problems. Steve Jobs nailed it. Creativity and efficiencies are great ways to overcome difficulties. When I fail to make progress, I step back, take a break, and I come back when I'm prepared to think outside the box. My students really need to learn to keep it simple, stupid, and not just stupid.
Point of information.
Yes, please.
How can you say that teaching students is not a struggle?
Might not have noticed it, but to me, teaching is a passion. It's not a struggle.
Point of information.
No, please. Kennedy.
Point of information.
No, please, come on. Shame. As your teacher, I find it hard to hear that you don't face any troubles waking up in the morning when I look at my presence sheet. You say that when you make progress, it's someone who has already struggled for you. Well, actually, I feel really sorry for all the other team members here. I found that your speech was really insulting, not just towards me, but towards all the other researchers.
Point of information.
It's not the struggle, but the progress that gives us satisfaction. Go ahead.
Didn't you struggle to make your thesis as a professor?
No, once again, listen. It was passion and dedication. It was not... No. I know you're very excited, but you should have been excited in class. No. Xavier, you say your struggling is achieving a hard objective. Objection. I remember you once came to me saying that you were struggling on a case of machine learning. Seriously, the problem wasn't even that hard. When you say no pain, no gain, is this some authority trick that you use to bill your clients more hours? Do your work effectively, and you'll see that you can make your life and work a lot easier. Matthias, you say that people never agree when they're in a room. You guys must have struggled a lot to prepare for this debate. On the other hand, as a team, we use cooperation and compromise to make our lives easy and prepare for our amazing debate tonight. No, thank you. Finally, Adriano,
Point of information.
you actually, no please, you struggled to quote Thomas Jefferson correctly, and then you seem to struggle even more to understand the difference between passion, between hard work and struggle. Thus, I'm sorry, but your point didn't make a lot of progress. If your Sminx patient, if it was struggle that really saved his life, well, actually, personally, I expected that it would have been your work that saved his life and not struggle. Romain, you talk about fake news, but seriously, you have a professor who doesn't know that bacteria is actually a living creature, so please get your facts straight. And if you actually try to do something you're good at, you'll see that progress doesn't need struggling. Finally, the government believes that if there's no struggle, there's no progress. But what about the alternative path of progress that we have presented tonight? Hard work, dedication, creativity, efficiency, cooperation, compromise, luck, intelligence, altruism, and passion. 10, ladies and gentlemen. I count 10 possible better ways to make progress that do not require struggle. So dear juries, in order to preserve the future of humanity and of my students, I implore you to support the fact that struggle is actually rarely necessary to make progress, and that there are better paths to make progress, so please, reject the motion.